Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're continuing our Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So it's been a while since I streamed Final Fantasy, I had a lot to do, streamed some Resident Evil and some TCGs, but yeah, I say it's been a while, but it's been about a week, so it's not too bad yet, but yeah, I just want to jump back in. So let me have a look. Let me start with the Jackpot Broker. No jackpot there. Let's see what else we got. I'll go with this one. No jackpot. Okay. Let's try this one. There you go. Mini jackpot, I'll take it. Alright, with that out of the way, let me think for a second. I think we should do our retainers first. And we are part of the Storm Captain. Yeah, we're still looking for some seals to buy all the stuff that they offer. Alright, let them be on their way. Then let's have a look. Yo, Totem Lord, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Doing a bit of a late stream here today. Later than usual, at least. How's your first day going? Hey, it's a bit mixed. It's a bit mixed. It's today could definitely have been better. But, you know, just keep going. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to stream today. I got stuck a little bit in between things. But decided to go with good old Final Fantasy XIV. I really wanted to play Resident Evil 6. But it wasn't planned, and my co-player couldn't do it. Because it was unplanned, so... And my other streamer as well was busy. My other co-streamer, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go solo then. But I didn't really have any games I wanted to play solo at the moment. I took today off to get some things done, and now I have free time with no kids. It's weird. Yeah, those must be rare. No. We need to swap out. Let's see, we got enough of those. We need, okay, so drop this. No, that one, well, maybe. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding and see, you know, I don't know, I don't know even yet how long I'll be streaming. Could be a while, could be a little while. I genuinely don't know, actually. Today's one of those days, you know, you want to do a lot of things, but the moment you want to start doing them, you don't feel like doing them. I don't really have anything like important to take care of, so I can do whatever I want right now, like today. But then, yeah, The desire is also not really there. I mean, I wanted to stream, but I couldn't find the right game. So it's back to Final Fantasy XIV. Which is always a good game. Maybe I just have to, you know, start. So I can get into it. Push that threshold. Alright, appreciate that. Yeah, so the other guy I was maybe thinking of streaming with just replied. I'm like, well, didn't matter anymore what you would have said. Took too long, I'm already streaming. I didn't want to start a new game again, like one I haven't played yet, because I'm still trying to beat a couple of games. So I felt like starting a new game is like, yeah, that's, no. I didn't want to do that. So it usually works for me. I try to beat the games that I'm playing, so if I, you know, if I start too many different games, they get lost. I was close to streaming Warhammer Dark Omen. Didn't do that. Oh, nice, yeah. Workouts are always good. I do them every morning. Trying to be consistent in that, at least. So, every morning around 8 o'clock, I do it. For like, you know, maybe half an hour. And sometimes I'm doing it in the evening as well, but that one is like random. Like, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Kind of depends on how I feel and if I've got some time left in my schedule. But the morning workouts are always there. Let's see. And who knows, maybe this will be a short Final Fantasy stream and then just pop up another game. Like the other games I still need to complete are Life is Strange. Let's see, Life is Strange. Demon X Machina. That's it mainly, those two. So not that many actually. Again, like I said, I tried to complete the games before moving to the next one. I technically still have to do Final Fantasy XIV After Years. But that one's been postponed so long, it's like I'll probably start over. Where are we? Down. Like I beat Final Fantasy IV, but the After Years, I stopped at some point. And I don't think I have the save file anymore, so I probably have to start over. Which is fine. That's true, that's true. You know, and sometimes maybe I just, like, maybe I'll just do a bit of Final Fantasy XIV and just call it a day. Get some sleep. Get a bit of early sleep. I mean, it's already 9:30. There, local time. 9:30 p.m. So it's not like it's early. No, by the time I'm done, might be 11. And 11 p.m. is a rather bit early for me to go to bed. But, you know, still normal time, actually. 11 p.m. You still need to beat Final Fantasy XIV after years. I think I beat it back on the PSP 100%. And on stream, I think I just did the first chapter. So that is Theodore? Is it Theodore or Theodore? I forgot what his name was. The son of Cecil. Or was it, or is the first one Rydia? I remember having to grind some summons. So, I don't remember actually. Is it Theodore? Welcome in, Nox. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so I did that one. But then, I didn't continue with the rest. Because I remember that first part was so grind heavy. I went with all the summons as well. And the summons are like super duper rare. Like Bomb and Goblin. And the worst is that they're absolutely useless. Because they're really weak. But they have like a 1 in 512 chance, drop chance or something. Hey, I appreciate that, Nox. It's already pretty late as well, so I understand. You know, it's a little. I streamed later than I normally do. It was a bit conflicting on what I wanted to do. Wasn't really sure if I wanted to stream. I kind of did want to stream, and then I didn't really know what game I wanted to stream. Asked some of my buddies if they wanted to do a co-op. One said, well, if you messaged me just an hour early, we could have been able to play some games, but he already had plans now. And the other guy wasn't home. So I'm like, alright, let me just play some Final Fantasy XIV. Been playing some Resi 5 yesterday. Resident Evil 5. And that same guy I wanted to play Resident Evil 6 with. We have it planned for Saturday. So I just messaged him. I'm like, hey, just out of the blue, are you down to play some today? He wasn't, unfortunately. I didn't play PSP version. Wait. But I didn't like Theodore. He was good at anything and just got beat up easily. Even his awakening ability didn't seem to do much for him. That's true. Also, let me log in on my computer so I have a bigger chat. One moment. Where did you play the After Years on? Was it on there's PSP version, and then you have the... Was it the Nintendo version? The Nintendo Online Store? I beat 1, 2, and 4. I don't remember. I don't think 3 was on the PSP. So I beat 1, 2, and 4 almost like back to back on the PSP back in the day. Which was quite the grind fest, but... Because I did the bestiary as well, 100%. That's usually the longest part in the older Final Fantasies. Like 1 through 6 don't really have that long side stories. You know, in 7 you already have a few, in 8 you have a few. In 9 you have a few. But 1 through 6 there's not that many very long side quests, if you will. Like Breeding Chocobo, Final Fantasy VII, or Triple Triad, Final Fantasy VIII, Tetramaster, Final Fantasy IX. That wasn't all there in the old Final Fantasies. So they're relatively quick, I'd say. But then in come the, yeah, if you want to do the bestiaries, yeah, that's a different story. Some of these enemies are super rare to spawn. We're getting all the summons, that was also a pain. I think I killed over like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of goblins just to get that summon. Problem with doing that, though, is that you're gonna be way over leveled. So all the bosses just get obliterated. Because you've been grinding these summons. And they wouldn't drop, so you just get XP on XP on XP. That's the Mughals done. And I think that's what kind of I think that's what kind of put me off on continuing the after years. The fact that I was already like, what, level 50 on something? After Theodore. Just beat the first part already level 50, I'm like, yeah. Okay, that was my cat just tripping. You know, I really wanted the 100%, so I did need those summons. But it did come at the cost of, like, yeah, difficulty. But yeah, I do feel like I need to play the after years before I move on. I was trying to do all the Final Fantasies in order. So that includes the Final Fantasy Legends and Final Fantasy Adventure, which are technically Saga and Mana series, but I did do them. I was just going down the list by order of release date, and then I was playing 4. Now, I know after years is not that early, but I figured like it was a good time to do after 4 immediately. Because the story was still fresh, let me put it like that. But I am looking forward to 5 though, because opposed to what a lot of people think, I think 5 is pretty good. Not as good as 6, but pretty good. And there's also Mystic Quest Legends, which I will do as well. Which is kind of fun. But that one's super easy. I could probably do that with my eyes closed. Yeah, you know, I have beaten all the mainline Final Fantasies. So 1 through 16, with the exception of MMOs. I have beaten all of them 100%. Platinumed, all the side quests, etc. But most of that stuff was years back. That was before I was streaming. So now I still want to capture it on stream, so I'll probably replay all of them. But I already did quite a few. I did Final Fantasy Legends 1, 2, and 3, I think. Is there 3? I'm not sure if there were 3. 2 or 3. I did Adventure. I did Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I beat like 7 or 8 games so far. And the last one that was on the last one we did was Final Fantasy 4. And then I started the after years, but yeah, tired out there. Mystic Quest, that one's easy, yes. It's a really easy game. But truth be told, I think all Final Fantasies are easy. Like, if I'd had to pick a hard Final Fantasy, I'd say it's the one I'm playing, because you've got, like, real-life combat. You know, certain heroic or extreme bosses. Well, not extreme, but basically the strongest bosses in this game. They're quite a challenge. Whereas, most Final Fantasy games, it's just a matter of getting the right equipment, getting the right setup. Not so much in this game. It still comes down to skill. I mean, like, sure, the Dark Aeons in Final Fantasy X were pretty tough, but not unbeatable. I guess the main factor there is that you're doing it solo, as opposed to in Final Fantasy XIV, you're reliant on 8 people at the minimum. So, you know, you can't really control what those do. Like, especially in 10, I think 10 is definitely one of the harder ones if you go for all the Dark Aeons and the ultimate boss in the arena. But then there are tricks with Jujimbo to manipulate him. It's not really manipulating, I'm not really sure. I guess it's manipulating. But you can basically make him so that he can kill the final boss in one hit. Which is kind of funny. There's a whole way to manipulate that with like giving him money. If you give him certain amounts, then it triggers a certain overflow value or something. And then you only need to give him a little bit of gold and he will just one-shot the boss. And he does that then for every boss. So you first gotta overflow that hidden limit of him. And once that thing is overflown, basically just providing him a couple of gil would just one-shot everything in the game. Even Dark Aeons. You know, a lot of people are also complaining that the chocobo races and the lightning dodges are extremely hard. I don't think it was that hard, honestly. It's a bit tricky, sure. Might not get it on the first try, or first 10 tries, but there's definitely worse things out there. I guess it also depends on a person's patience. There we go. I was looking for the right word there. I'm kept again with tombstones. Well, not much we can do about that. I still have some building kits laying around. Maybe I'll do one of those on stream one day. I got Lego kits. Well, they're sort of Lego. Like, Final Fantasy doesn't have any Lego, but these building kits are like Lego-ish like, but then Final Fantasy. I got a one-piece pirate boat that I still need to assemble as well, which is that one is like with glue and plastic and stuff like that. Maybe I'll save that for somewhere later during December. Probably should get my CRTV from the basement as well and hook it up. I had some plans to make some videos or some online streams together with a buddy of mine while we're playing light gun games like House of the Dead, Time Crisis, those kind of games. I think that might be fun to watch. And then have two cameras, basically one aimed at the TV or just record from the TV and one pointed at us. It's a bit of interactive gaming. I don't know, I was always a big fan of light gun games. Point Blank, Time Crisis, Die Hard, House of the Dead, Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles. Vampire Knights, there's a couple. Duck Hunt if you want to go with NES. I think the best era for light gun games was probably PS1, PS2, around that era. After PS2, most people started getting like LED screens and they wouldn't work anymore. I'm not sure about plasma TVs, but on LEDs they wouldn't. Well, we got a lot of dungeons. And I think I'll do a few, why not? No idea yet. Probably do the dungeons, the roulettes, and then a couple of dailies. That's what I meant, you know? I just needed to start doing something, basically. Because now I kind of feel like it. Kind of in the vibe right now. And I think I know why. I think I know why I felt like that. I got new mats that for my it's a test for my ADHD, which was apparently diagnosed. Like I always had what do you call it? I always had a suspicion, but apparently it's been confirmed. Because I wanted to know, just so you know. So they gave me mats to test it, and today I don't think I've actually taken them. That's like the first time in 2 weeks that I haven't. Maybe that's why I'm like, ugh. And then I'm basically back to my old self, where I just need to push myself to do something, and once I'm actually there, it's good. Oh, that was instant. I kind of should have expected that, honestly. Where is that? Was this the XP thingy? No? Okay, they're probably already gonna pull. Honestly, give me a second. Where is that thing, though? Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. There we go. Yo, Ken William, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm getting there. I had a bit of a dip, so I needed to get out of there. Just started playing. But yeah, we're doing good. How are you? How are you today? Now, YouTube started changing all the handles on YouTube. So, not sure if you're a first timer here or you are someone that I already know. But because YouTube started changing all the names, I sometimes have no idea who's who. Hopefully the combat music isn't too loud. If it is, let me know, then I'll change it. It sounds rather loud in my headphones, but I think I just gotta turn up too much. Sausage sandwich. I had sausage today as well, though not on a sandwich. And breakfast, okay, so good morning. Then that's pretty early for you. I'm assuming it's already Friday then for you. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, we finally beat that game. Like, it was not necessarily because of the difficulty. It was just more of the time. But we finally did beat Resident Evil 5 100%. Well, pretty much 100%. We just had to do the DLC yesterday. We have Resident Evil 6 coming up now on Saturday. Like, it took us almost 3 years to completely beat Resi 5. I've already done that in the past, but together with this buddy of mine. Oh, just lost our healer. It was mainly due to how busy people were. You know, he was streaming, I was streaming, girlfriends, real life, you know. Ouroboros. I reckon that's the one you meant. Yeah, flash grenades, those were great. Ah, no, those, I think the worm ones. Flash grenades usually work well on those parasite monsters. It's pretty much one shot. I personally am a big fan of Final Fantasy V. I mean Resident Evil 5. But Resident Evil 6 as well. But, you know, a lot of people are not really a fan of it. And I understand, because it's a completely different playstyle than the older Final Fantasies. It's more action-orientated. Which I think is still great. So, people always ask me, what do you think? I think, like, it's a great game. But it's not a great Resident Evil, if you will. Like, it should have maybe been called different. Oh, still dying here. I just enjoy it. I enjoy the multiplayer a lot. I've beat it on PS3, I've beat it on PS4, I beat it on Xbox 360. I beat it on Steam now. So yeah, I beat the whole game like 4 times. On veteran or whatever the most difficulty is. I appreciate that. I can't say for certain, you know, it's hard to say that about myself, but I try. Port and Star, so that's sideways. Yeah. Well, welcome in. You're always welcome here. Always looking to meet new people. People are taking a lot of debuffs here. Port and Star. Yeah, we play a variety of games. I mainly play Final Fantasy XIV. So this is my main game. But yeah, I do play a lot of different games. So is it this? It's the same one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's the same one as the good one. Haven't done this guy in a while, but I already remember the stats or the strategy. I was looking to play, I was thinking of playing Resident Evil 1. The original. Or the remake, probably. Forfeit Shoal. Who knows, maybe I'll do that one of these days. Yeah, remake Resident Evil 1. I haven't played the Resi 2, 3, and 4 remakes yet. And I doubt they'll make a Resident Evil 5 remake because of, you know, the general, how the general public views 5. A lot of people don't like 5, so I don't think it will get a remake. Would be cool. Yes, that will be on Saturday. We have plans to play that on Saturday. And most likely on Sunday, so in the weekend, Resi 6. Alright, what time is it for you right now? So I can tell you when I'll be online for your time. .52 p.m. So let's say 3 o'clock. Okay, so we have a 7-hour time difference. The co-streamer I'm playing with is British, and so he has an hour on me. I'm from the Netherlands, so let's see, 7 hours, 2 makes 12. It might be a bit early for you when we start streaming, so it could be somewhere between. Like, we don't have an exact date yet on when we'll be streaming, but the plan is somewhere between, let's see, 2 is 12, oh, I was dying here. Give me a second, I need to focus here before I die. So 2 is, there's a lot of damage here. Take off 2, leaves 5. So yeah, we have to potentially we could start streaming at 7 a.m. So like I said, pretty early. That's the potential starting time. Like, we haven't exactly figured out a starting time yet. And then all the way up to like 2 p.m. So from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we probably won't be able to beat it, because he's quite busy. He said, "Well, let's stream on Saturday." I have a TCG stream on Saturday, which starts at 3 p.m. So that's why it only lasts to 2 p.m. for you, for everyone. So hopefully it can be a bit of a longer stream. And if not, we will do the rest on Sunday. It's gonna take more than just Saturday and Sunday though, so there will be other days. Master Roshi. That's my idol, Master Roshi. I want to be like him when I grow up. Yeah, so, like, we didn't set anything in stone yet. We just set somewhere between your time then, 7 AM to 2 PM. 2 PM will be the finishing time. And then I'll go offline, I got about an hour, and I'll be back on around 3 PM. And then we'll do giveaways with TCGs. Ooh, people are taking so much damage here. Burrito bowl with chicken. That sounds pretty good. There we go. Like, I'm doing a keto diet, so I'm forgoing any carbs right now. So unfortunately, I need to avoid rice, bread, flour, pasta. I'm mainly eating just veggies and meat right now. And forgo sugars, so no sugars whatsoever. So unfortunately, there's a lot of things I can't have right now. Of my own choosing, though. Of my own choosing. Like, it's not like it's doctor's orders or anything. Just wanted to get a bit healthier, so I know keto works for me because I can still eat meat, and honestly, that's the main importance for me. Meat. Cheese I can eat. And since I'm from the Netherlands, like, we are the #1 cheese country, really. We got so many cheeses. So I can eat as many cheese, sausage, and meat as I want on this diet. And that alone is enough for me to keep going. Like, if I had to choose, like, you know, some veggies and meat, or drop the meat and then take some veggies with rice, no, or bread or whatever. No, give me the meat. Give me the meat any day. So it's not a super strict diet. It's just watching what you eat. Like right now, if I'm craving for chips, or crisps, or whatever you want to call them, you know, some snacks, then I'm just eating these, what is it called? What's the right word for it? It's called, chicharron, which is basically like a crispy pork belly, and it's really crispy and very fluffy, so it's almost like you're eating chips, but it's actually made of meat, so there's no carbs in there. You mean Stranger Things or Strangers? I started rewatching a few episodes of Stranger Things because of the new season, and I just wanted to get back into what happened. So I watched like the last 3 episodes of the previous season, and I'll probably start with Stranger Things soon. But I think you're talking about Strangers, not Stranger Things, I suppose. I'm not the biggest fan of gore, honestly. I like horror, I like thriller, but gore, I could do without. Hello? Oh, Need to get the crate first. Alright, alright. Don't think I've seen that one yet. But if it's very gory, I might pass on it. But I'll check it out. I need to turn off my, I still had something downloading in the background. I was downloading a game on Steam. Let me turn that off. Because it is actually resetting my stream, it seems. Yes, it is. I hate it when that happens. Everything that was before it is just vanished right now. When I pull too much of my data away. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Hopefully, hopefully things will get better for you. Honestly, like, let's see. His whiskers. I'm gonna celebrate it with my girlfriend. But yeah, I had one of those years as well, like... Oh, my condolences, man. That does indeed suck. Maybe, I'm not sure if you have parents, maybe go visit them. You know, get together. Try to make the best of it. But yeah, I know how that feels. Well, not that specifically. I got 3 brothers. But they are still among me. And, so, you know, sometimes you gotta force yourself a little bit to just enjoy. Just push yourself through it, and then you'll be glad you did it. I've had some of those years where I would just sit at home as well, you know, not go anywhere. But looking back, I kind of do regret that, and just wish I would have just pushed myself to just do it. But yeah, easier said than done, that's for sure. But yeah, Christmas is coming soon, man, so yeah. I would just give a few people a call and see if anyone's down. Start with family, if the family's no-go. Try calling some of your friends. As much as it sucks, Christmas is definitely not one of those days you want to spend alone. Did that, done that, regret that, pretty much. Alright, well, that is a nice compliment as well to me, I suppose. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully I can help you cheer up a little bit. look. So we're going over to... Did we do leveling? No, we did not do leveling. I want healers now. I'm not going to do healers. Trial tank. Let's go. Final Fantasy XIV has great music. There's a lot of good soundtracks in this game. Alright, I'm just trying to see what else I'm missing. We did the squadron, we sent out those. Gonna do some roulettes. How are we doing on... No, where is it? Seals, there we go. 28,000. That's not a lot, generally. I got a bottle of cola here, which is Cola Zero, so that does go with my diet. And I thought it was Cola Zero, but it is actually Coca-Cola Cherry Zero. And I was not expecting that, so the first sip I took, I was like, ugh. What? Ah, cherry. I do like cherry Coke, so it's not bad. I just was expecting normal Coca-Cola instead of cherry, so that kind of threw me off. The bottles are very similar over here where I'm from. They even have the same color. The only difference being that one purple line on the bottle. YouTube keeps crashing. I don't know what it is. It's not saving my video right now. Gotta keep an eye on that, because I don't know, what did they do yesterday with my Resident Evil 5 stream? We'll check it later, not now. Hopefully it stops dropping though, that would be nice. It's not saving any of my videos right now. Like normally when you stream it saves everything, but now if I go back watching this video, there's only 5 minutes on the recording. Alright, I appreciate that. Like for me it's been a long time. I played it once, and that's like 12 years ago? Or at least at release. I played it on release, beat the game, and then never touched it again. And because I wanted to beat Resi 5 first with somebody, and now that we've actually done beat Resi 5, even though I already had it like 4 times, but I just wanted a co-op partner to stream it with. It's been delayed a long time, but we finally finished it yesterday. So now we can go tackle Resi 6. Yeah, I don't know why it is like that. It just keeps jumping, it's really annoying. It doesn't affect the live stream, but it will affect the upload video. We'll see. Yeah, there's some great magic in this game. Like, you got different kinds of mages. You got the white mage, which is a healer. You got the black mage, which is damage. You got the blue mage, which uses enemy skills. So you got the red mage. So there's like 4 different mages. White mage here. Red mage. Blue mage. And then there's the black mage, but I don't have that one unlocked yet. This game is also available on PlayStation. Oh, nice. Yeah, I still need to play that as well online, on stream. Revelations 1 and 2. Alright. Time to finish it. That's interesting. Alright. I just messed up his GG there. Oh, that was completely messed up there. He posted that little Neko, and my message went straight through it. That was kind of funny. Let's see. Leveling, let's go. Duty Roulette is good for a good amount of seals, though. 3,000, holy moly. Maybe I'll run a few leveling dungeons. Let's see. I don't want to. I want to do leveling and guild test at least today. Shadowgun Legends. I've never heard of it. Is it part of a series or is it something completely new? What else do we have? We still have these. The Black Heart Beneath. Oh. We've been getting Doma Castle quite a bit now. At least this one's good experience, I suppose. Oh, wow. How did I not have my stance on yet? Alright, first boss. No, that was, I'm not sure how up to date your stream is, but that was like a flying warship thingy. Or an iron giant. I don't know which one you saw exactly. Right now I'm fighting a boss, but basically it's all mechanized robots. Boom. I like this dungeon though. It's also a pretty good experience. How much was that boss? That boss was worth, yeah, almost 200k. Yeah, you too, man. Despite, you know, despite everything. Hopefully you can still enjoy. Right, second pulse, Hexadrome. Oh, nice. Hopefully they can come, man. And just enjoy time with family. I kept bouncing around there. Football as in American football or as in soccer? American football, nice. Yeah, that's the sport I don't watch because I'm watching rugby most of the time. But, yeah, I can understand. No, no one's killing him. No one's killing that last dude. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool over here as well. I think here it is like around. Well, we don't use Fahrenheit. We use Celsius, but it's like 2 degrees here, almost freezing. Not quite. Did we level up? No, no level up. Rogetsurin Shin and Yangshan Tokyo Maiming. Those will all be turned in at the vendor. I don't know exactly how cold 52 is when it comes to Celsius. Okay, at least YouTube is no longer resetting. I mean, I lost like half an hour of video, but it is whatever. Can't change anything about it. Yeah, heaters. I've got central heating. That'll keep me warm. And I'm my house is like, it's like a compartment, apartment building, like 6 houses, and I'm one of the middle houses, so the heat of the neighbors are just basically doing their work. Like, I don't even have to turn on my heater and it's still warm here. Because my neighbors are, like, heating like crazy. Honestly, I almost never have my heaters on. Because they are just heating like crazy. There's a neighbor on top of me, there's a neighbor below me, there's a neighbor to the left and a neighbor to the right. And I think I'm the only native Dutch here. Most of these people are from other countries, so they're already cold when it's like 12 degrees. Let alone when it's 0. They turn on all the heaters to crank it up to the max, and it's just like pretty warm inside my house, thanks to them. Alright, so we're level 72. We're making good progress here. What else? We had a guild test queued up, alright. We got 32,000 seals. We still got quite a few seals to go. Let me go to the Maelstrom command. Plus, the room I'm gaming in is not relatively large, and I've got 2 computers on right now. They do a pretty good heating as well. Lol, someone was playing Christmas music right there. So is that the stuff that just dropped? Where'd this come from? Is that part of the set? I don't remember. I think that's my Reaper weapon, so I can't sell that one. But I can sell this one. Oh, I'll take it. Welcome back. Oh. Those ones, yeah. When you said spaghetti, I thought you meant the Ouroboros, like the black zombies that are like all tentacles, etc. But the snakeheads, yeah, the snakeheads you just throw a flash grenade and they're dead. They're kinda easy. But I remember, I don't remember much from Resident Evil 6. I do remember there's a lot of different zombies. That is the one thing I do remember. Like, it almost had zombies from almost every single game. Which I think is a cool thing. Well, this is definitely good for my seals. I'll keep turning all of these in. Got some lower ones as well. Lots of long stop items. They're hardly worth anything. Only 200 each, unfortunately. Getting rid of old gear, and at least now we're getting something for it. Alright, maybe I'll shoot. Not sure yet if I want to get this out of the way. Let's keep it for now. Also a big funny looking zombie that was in Resident Evil rocket launcher part. Ah yeah, those. No. No, you can get everything in the game for free, basically. What do we want to do? Let's do another leveling dungeon. Sure, why not? Like, maybe some items you can buy on the store that make it look different, but that's just for looks. And there's only a few of those. So, you know, if you really want it, you could get it for looks. But, no, in general, everything you can get is for free. I like this axe is pretty funny. So how's my guild doing? Let's see. Oh, the guild is getting tons of experience now. My private rank, where is it? No. This one, standings, where is it? Info. Here we go. Okay, so already level 3. It's leveling really quickly now. A lot of people here today. Like a minute ago we had people playing music. Don't know where they are. I was gonna look for them while we were waiting. Okay. Interesting outfit. Why did there two half-naked dudes? Oh, people are role-playing some of the weirdest stuff in this game, I swear. Right, what dungeon? Oh, it's a mail. Alright. I don't know why we always get some mail that often. He needs pants. There you go. Yeah, a lot of people are, I know there's like whole, escort services in this game. People made actual escort services. Alright, alright, appreciate that. Take and enjoy your food. Right, first boss down. Greed. Oh, that's where my glasses came from this dungeon. So many range in this dungeon, it's kind of annoying to try and group them up. second boss down. We're almost through. Just a little bit further. Just got one big room left, pretty much. And then I think one tunnel with a few enemies, and that's it. Oh, we still have another one. I thought they already did that one. My bad. I don't know, I think I've done some mail now. At least over, well, at least over 100 times for sure. There we go. Boom. Drop the promo. Give that. Agreed. Boom. Ooh, 3 recommendations. I reckon they were in a party together. Or, I don't know. That was a smooth run though, I like it. That healer was pretty good. That group is still there. That was fast. Welcome back. Challenges. Let's have a look. Incomplete. Complete 5 dungeons. Well, I guess we can do that. And then guild tests. Let's do the dungeons. I'm just gonna do a few more leveling dungeons. And not necessarily because of the experience, but also because of the storm seals. And the loot that I get from it, which I can turn in for more seals. Because I'd rather run dungeons than do fates. I do not like fates. The Airy? Yeah, the Airy. Oh, it's been a while since I've been here. These are some of the dungeons you normally don't get in roulettes. It's rare, honestly. Ah, boneless chicken wings. Yeah, those are easy to eat. Alright, first boss, Rangda. This is a dragon. Or a centipede, whatever you want to call it. It's technically a dragon. Which way is the way forward? This way. I had to check there for a second. I got lost. Like I said, I haven't done this dungeon in a while. We're playing Resi 5. Are you gonna play Resi 5 today? What do you mean? The people I'm playing with right now, you mean? Oh, I got hit there. Nah, maybe not. Alright, there goes the second boss. Oh. Yeah. Couldn't get up there. Right, final boss, Nidhogg. The big dragon. There you go. Easy mode. Greed. Greed. Where's the last chest? There it is. There we go. Greed some more. Greed some more. Like, I'm running dungeons, not necessarily for the gear, but what the gear gives me if I turn it in. So I'm greeding on everything. That's why I'm greeding and not needing. Two combinations, we'll take them. It's always busy here. Alright, so we got almost 70,000 seals. Let's go to the Off Castle. We need 80,000 so we can buy the last things. And then we can swap companies. Yo, pink power stuff. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good today. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. It has been a while. YouTube has changed all the handles. YouTube has changed all the handles recently, so... Under which name were you playing? So because a lot of people have changed their names, so it's hard for me to recognize who is who right now. Mistletoe, alright. Hope you're having a good December, you know, with the festives and all. That was so annoying, like YouTube changed that policy, like, what was that? Trying to think. Your name means Christmas? See, seeing as you know Dutch, I'm trying to think. That doesn't really help. I'm really bad with friends. With French. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Now I know. Wow, that has been a while. How'd you get in here? It's, I don't think I've spoken to you after leaving a certain someone's Discord. I still have videos where we were playing Age of Empire. Are you still talking to Hammercat? To Rick? He's basically the only one of that group that I'm still in contact with. Oh, I'll tell him, because he never he never mentions you. Well, you know Rick. He might be here as well, I'm not sure if he's lurking. I wasn't expecting you to pop up today. How are you? His cat girls. That's why I'm surprised he's not playing this, because there's plenty of cat girls in here. What is this? Long stop, yeah, brave locks. But yes, I do remember. Luckily my memory is not that bad. Once I actually know who you were, because like I said, YouTube changed everyone's names to their original account name, instead of the nicknames everyone was using. Interesting. You like retro games? I was watching the retro gaming from yesterday. What were you watching? Ah, Pokemon, yeah. I still need to get back into that with Rick. I still like playing Pokemon, honestly. Yeah, that's what I keep telling him, but... Oh, might die here. Come on, healer. Because it's more fun together. I don't really like playing it solo that much, honestly. Sometimes I play it with my girlfriend. Which, yeah, that's what I told Rick as well. But yeah, we can play some matches again. Age of Empire 3, I think, is the one we played. I've been rusty in that one. I haven't touched that, like... I think that was the last time we played that. It's the last time I played Age of Empire 3. Though I did play Age of Empire 4 after that. Yeah, I think, who was there as well? Killian, Robin, Rick, you, me. I think the 5 of us. Maybe I'm forgetting someone. No, I don't think he was there. I don't think he was there. Not during that era, at least. Unless you guys played it after that, without me, that could be. Yeah, that's definitely a couple of years ago. I'm still grinding away, still doing Final Fantasy XIV, doing some... I do a lot of different games, honestly. But 14 is... This specific game is probably the one I come back to the most. Rick started streaming again. He was away for a long time. Like, he's been streaming regularly now for the last 2 weeks at least. Asked him today, but he was a bit busy. Do you still stream? I know you used to stream a little bit as well. I don't think that was gaming though. I don't remember. I know you and Rick were on that streaming platform. I joined like 2 days and I left immediately. I'm like, nah, this is not for me. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't... Yeah, you were... Last time I spoke, you were still pregnant, so I'm assuming that's also one of the reasons you're busy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember that. Hope he or she's doing well. That just came to mind. I'm like, why busy? Oh, yeah. Sheesh. Yep, time does fly. Oh, wait, maybe open the gate, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of drama in that one specific Discord. I'm glad I left. Oh boy. I remember helping that person set up the Discord, and one of the rules was no drama. Well, I don't think I've ever seen that much drama in my life, honestly. Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me then. I don't know. I had fun while I was there for a while. Like I remember the time we played. What was that? Among Us all together. That was fun. I don't know how it all changed so quickly. So I think after that I made my Discord. I think my Discord, I made it this year. I think after all of that drama, I just changed to my own Discord. Oh, well, I kinda do know, actually. But yeah, that's for not during stream. But yeah, I am aware of what happened. There you go. If you want to join, you can always join my Discord though, but it's mainly English. And there is no drama there. Zero. It's not as active, I guess. People don't spam there. It's more like... I wouldn't call it professional Discord, but it's more towards our normal community. It's not like... I don't know. Like, people don't hang out there and have, like, 5-hour conversations in calls, etc. It's mainly just, you know, chatting in text, and even that is very limited. But yeah, Rick is in there as well. Alright, so we're at 77,000. Probably still not enough. Probably need to do one more. Yeah. Well, I got in contact with Rick pretty quickly after that, after all what happened. And then another person, but yeah, I'll probably DM you about that. But yeah, you don't need to say anything, I pretty much know everything. Even though it's one-sided, I can pretty much already decide that all the info I have, I can make my own decisions out of that. Definitely not taking sides. But yeah, I usually refrain from, you know, like, drama like that. I don't want any of that in my Discord either. So people are always welcome, but, you know. Unfortunately, social media, yeah. Alright, so we need... I don't have enough, I think. Yeah, we're like a little short. Well, maybe we'll do some guild tests. How much is that? Also not a lot, honestly. Challenge log. We need a couple of guild tests. We need 9, so 9 times 200 is 1800. That is enough. That should be enough. Yeah. So honestly, judging from that nickname that you have right now in YouTube, no, I would not have guessed who you are. Impossible. If it had your original name, yeah, for sure. But this one, no. Which tools, William? Which tools are you referring to? Alright, alright. Not sure if Rick knows, you know, you probably have your own Discord, you're still your own Discord name, but... I wonder if you will reply to me. Oh, is he currently streaming? Oh yeah, my co-op streamer... Yeah, my co-op streamer that I played Resi 5 today with is also online on Twitch. He's live streaming on Twitch. He's doing Final Fantasy VII speedruns at the moment. Yeah, that's fair. It's probably for the better. That's why I'm not calling out your name. But now at least I know who you are. But yeah, that's been at least, I don't know, how long has that been? Like 1.5 years ago or so? Well, seeing as your kid is 9 months now, so... Yeah, probably. 12 to 15 months ago. Alright. Well, maybe I might have known that I remember something like that. Powerpuff stuff. But, yeah, that was so long ago. I think you maybe mentioned it once or twice and that was about it. Let's see, Gladiator Marauder. I'm just chillaxing right now. I didn't want to stream at first, then I wanted to stream that I couldn't decide what game I wanted to stream. And after I figured out which game I wanted to stream, well, I just started playing basically. There's a long waiting line. No one's doing guild tests right now, it seems. Well, it's already pretty late. That's probably got something to do with it. If I sell that weapon, that's 1300. We'll be at 411 points away. Maybe I should do a dungeon. I'm just waiting for this thing to pop up right now, and I'm not used to waiting when I'm a tank, because I'm the tank right now. Surprising. Long queue times. Alright, good night. Thank you for joining, and glad you joined the Discord. We'll catch up for sure. It's been too long. Appreciate that. I'll probably hit the bed in about, I don't know. I actually don't know yet. Could be a while actually, but good night. And talk to you later. Yeah, I might just go with a leveling dungeon. This is taking way too long for a guild test. But now I'm the next in queue, so now I really don't want to leave, because it might pop up anytime. That's always that dilemma. How many Moogle stones do we have, actually? 27. Oh wait, let me check my compendium. What is the new objective? I haven't checked that out this week. Okay, I don't know this one. That's annoying. The wind rises. Don't know. Minimoc. Let's see. We got fishing. Catch a dream gobby or wondrous trails. Collect. Oh yeah, I forgot about the wondrous trails. Good thing that thing reminded me. Idleshire. How could I forget? It's a good thing. It's a good thing that thing reminded me, because I completely forgot about that. Rueda Center for Cultural Promotion. Hello, Chloe. Chloe Eliapote. I'd like a new journal. Thank you very much. Right, so what do we have? Wondrous Trails. Let's have a look. We have... Nope. Talk us talk. You know what? This guild is taking way too long. Never mind. Paladin? Right, so talk est talk. This one. Unsynced. Yes, please. Then... There we go. Talk us talk. That's Ravana, so that's Heaven's Ward. And it's always extreme, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if I can solo him. I reckon I should be able to. I could solo Bismarck, but that wasn't extreme I did. Well, let's see. I don't know. I probably could. No problem. Well, I do enough damage. There we go. Definitely doable. Well, I guess that's another way of getting quick points. Right, that's one down. Next up, the Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima's Bane. That is A Realm Reborn. Clear selection, that one. Here we go. This one's pretty easy. There we go. Okay, almost complete. We have Leviathan, is that? Yeah, the World Eater. Normally you're supposed to do these with a full dungeon, with a full party, but because we're doing them unsynced, we're at level 100. Oof, that was close. There we go. Still had to use some tactics there. You wouldn't just go down, apparently. Not without a fight. There we go, that one's done. We got a challenge. And we got this one as well. There we go. Perfect. Then we have Thorn March. Got also 10,000 gil right there. Done. Easy mode. Alright, that's another one done. The Howling Eye, that's Garuda. Clear selection, go. Wow. Dead. Wait, and this was not extreme. This must have been hard mode. Oh, it was not even hard mode. It was just normal mode. No wonder I killed her in one hit. Howling Eye. Howling Eye. Extreme. was like, wait, it does so much damage? Really? Now it makes sense. Waiting for her to summon the sisters, but I guess that didn't happen. Okay, that's one line. That's not too shabby. You can get that, that, and that. We still have a chance to get 2 lines. I'm going to continue with this. Right, Binding of Coil, Bahamut, turn 1. Oh, interesting, by the way, because I did the Howling Eye. Apparently that does count as a normal dungeon. Interesting. Alright, so Binding of Coil, Bahamut, turn 1. That's a raid. Realm Reborn. Is that raid? Realm Reborn. There you go. Just normal? Oh yeah, just normal. Alright. Yeah, this is the start of the coil. I remember all these cutscenes, etc. Really cool to watch all those scenes. Definitely recommend anyone who's never done it to do it so at least once. So we do have a bit of gear that's above Stormblood. So that's my helmet and my chest piece from the current event, the Mockstones. And the sword and shield that Chaz made for us. Now when I'm gonna do new content, I'm gonna try and not equip any of this. Maybe I'll keep those, because I got those through own effort. Those two seem a bit too overpowered to use. So I'll probably go back to the normal sword and shield. But if I'm gonna do like unsynced content, I will definitely use it. I'm not sure. No, I'm not gonna open those. I think those are the ones that are full of junk. Not gonna try it. Alright, let's hope. Yeah, okay, that one just... Do we go for 2 lines, though? Actually, we can still... No, we can still get 3 lines. We got this one and this one. Alright, let's see. What is this? Treasure Dungeons, Alexander. The Arm of the Vatr, Alexander. I reckon I should be able to solo that. So Alexander, the Arm of the Father. Clear selection. Alexander. Heavensward? Arm of the Father, that's that one. So after this one, we will not be able to change it anymore, but we are still in a position to get 3 lines. That would be great. This is the one with the Gubby commander, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's not. Actually, I don't know who it is anymore. That didn't go according to plan. Again, failed. This is a giant robot. Oh no, it's this guy, living liquid. Yeah, the sneeze. You mean the boss? Kinda did look like it, didn't it? Now he's turned into a giant hand. Right, boss killed. Yeah, he's like he consists of water. He can transform into anything he wants because he is water. Alright, let's hope for something good. So I want this one or this one? Yeah. Well, now we got 1, 2, 3 chances. No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 chances. So it's 50-50 chance we get 2 lines. Not these, but any of these 4. Alright, the Void Ark, not gonna do that. Labyrinth of Ancients. So, if I do... Does that count as a... Since these 3 count as a normal dungeon, which they are clearly not, because it's a trial, would that work the same for the Heavenward ones then? Then I'll just do this one. And that should complete that one then. Theoretically. Unless the A Realm Reborn ones are just unique. Let's see. Let's see if my theory is worked. It did not. So I did not do a dungeon after picking up Chloe, so I guess the A Realm Reborn ones are unique in that aspect. Take one chance. Let's do Garuda X. There we go. I mean, technically I could have done the dungeons as well, because I'm still going to do a few leveling dungeons, I think. Maybe not. How many seals do we have? We still don't have any seals. But we did get a few weapons from the trial fights, and that might be enough to push to 80,000. So that was Howling Eye? Yes, Howling Eye. Here we got Garuda again. It's interesting to see that combination. So I started with this, with the Impactor, Imperator, and I do this one 4 times, and then I can do it, finish it off in Imperator again. Right. Let's hope any of these 4. Yeah, of course it not gives me that one. Really? I have like 50-50 chance, darn it. Oh well. That's what hello? That's why it's random. I'm gonna make sure to turn that in as a warrior, because the XP will go to waste if I do it on my paladin. Wait, where's Chloe? Chloe's that way. Yeah, it's unfortunately only one line. We'll take the gold, and we'll take the certificate. Actually, I'm not sure about the certificate. Bronze. Okay, so we have the Thancred one, the LSA one, Estinian, Hian, Chloe. We can get Zloey. Zloey? Zloey? I don't know how to pronounce it. Bunch of those items, which I'm still not really sure what they do. Can be exchanged for select combat-based variety of materia 10 and 9. Okay, so it's exchanging for materia 12. 12, yeah. And a lot of magic prisms. Okay, but we still want that slowies. Maybe next time I will stop using the... Let's see. Maybe next time we'll get the MGP, but for now we still want this one at least, and the gold. And of course the experience, which brings us so super close to leveling up actually. Okay, so we hand that over to Chloe. Bronze. There we go, we got that one. Oh, we already had one of those elegant pieces. Nice, I'll add them to the backpack. Right there's 150,000 gold right there, just on that stack alone. Then we got this one, which is worth 2.5 grand. And then these are 50k each, so that's 150, that's 200,000 right there. Plus a little bit. Also, yeah, maybe I'll start selling some more stuff at the vendors. Because we got room again. I'm surprised still people buy those things, honestly. Is it maybe for low levels, because it's level 1? Yeah, that might be it. I don't know, maybe people like the gear on the looks on lower level? I don't know. Maybe for role-playing purposes? I'm still as cheap as sellers of these. Not these though, but I'm the second cheapest, so I'll keep them on there for now. How about the expeditionary boots? Oh yeah. Let's sell at $3.95. Because my other retainer is selling them for $3.95 apparently. There's just one guy below me. Put the head up for $7.50. I don't know with this one. Suspenders, so that's worth a lot, jeez. How about I just put it up for... I don't think I'm gonna sell it for that, but let me put it up there anyway. This one's hardly worth anything, but $3.80. I got so many of them, like honestly. Dalamud. Maybe we can get something for this. How much? 150. Might as well sell it. What else do we have? We have Faded Search. Yeah, I got plenty. Alright, let's sell this thing. Wonder if it's worth anything. Nope. Absolutely nothing. Probably neither of these either. Search for item. Okay, we got that one. Search for item. We have that one. Yeah, we all have these. Probably not worth anything at all. 49 gold. Yep, worth absolutely nothing. Okay, that's it. Not that much. Maybe we have some... Do we still have any of that gear in here? Sword. Got one animal's head. Sell that for $7.50. Pagel's bandana. That's the new gear from the second area, the Pagel's gear. Okay, any other things? Nope. How about gloves? Sword. Enemies gloves were 180. I'll put them up there. And then we got Anima's expeditionary gloves. We don't have any of those anymore. 41. You know what? For 40 gold, sell it. Sword. Right. Good luck, Mimiru. Now let's summon Luxon. How much should I select for? Yeah, this stuff. I should probably just delete these next time. Just go to Pago's gear. That one seems to sell pretty high compared to this. Oh my, there was my other account. She's selling it for $3.95. Let's keep them on $3.95. Right, there's still a little bit of room here. Animals chaps. Alright, start selling. Maybe I'll take their gold for now. Where is it? Entrust or withdraw gil? Withdraw. I want all of it. Thank you. Then, same with Mimiru. Entrust or withdraw gold. All of it. No. All of it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna store that into the guild bank. There's none here, is there? Nope. Right, to Limsa Lominsa we go. Yeah, I forget. Well, I completely forgot about Chloe's wondrous drills. It's a good thing my daily reminded me, or the event thingy for the Muggles reminded me. Alright, let's see what we have. So originally thought there was a whole set, but it turned out there's only the helmet and the chest piece. The rest of that you can be getting at a later dungeon. I already researched it. Because my girlfriend really liked the set as well, so I got it on most of her characters. Alright, so this one's annoying because I don't think I have it search. Yeah, this is all in the guild bank. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a small screenshot. There we go. And then I'll check over because I need to go there anyway. Because there is one at the Maelstrom Guild. Alright, so we got the Ivy Curtain. Then we had a Divan and a Parfait. Let's see. This is the Divan. Do we have a Parfait? I don't think we have the Parfait. No, so we can get that one, okay. What about the other stuff? Canopy Bed and Quack Quack Clock. I don't think I saw those here. Alright, let's deposit that gil, yeah, because we've got quite a lot. Let's do 1 million for now. There we go. Let's undertake provisions, expert delivery. Okay, so they're worth a little bit. That might just be enough. Wave Katana. Oh yeah, that's it. But I still have the other chests. Can open them so we can get rid of that. Let's see. Nope, no, not that one. This one. This one. This one. And that's it. Let's have a look. So we have Longstop Hoplon, Longstop Sword, Wave Axe first, Hive Battle Axe, and that's it. Alright, so here's the same thing again, so we're gonna have to do this. No, go to Quartermaster, go here, go to Materials, maybe not Materials, go to Material. Here we go, so we print screen, post that here, let me have a look. So interior wall, storm interior wall, storm flooring, yeah. And the miniaturite, Aephorite, but we have that. And the Admiral, well, maybe the Admiral portrait. It's right here. Okay, we got all those. Just want to make sure I get everything, so we can go to the next guild. Material. Attention, at ease, reflection. So we didn't have this one yet. And we don't have this one yet. That's the one that I think those were the only two I needed. Not interested in any of that. Or that. Or that, or that. Alright. Alright. Let's learn those scrolls. Perfect. Then I guess I should cancel my squadron. Just leave. Well, I don't know actually. I don't even know how to cancel them. I appreciate that, William. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon again. You have a good night, and thank you for dropping by, man. Abort current deployment, yes. That is the Maelstrom part, so we will now go to Attributes Profile. Let's see. So we are a Storm Captain. Now we're gonna go with the Twin Adder. And we are already a Flame Captain, so let's do this one, and then go back to Flame after. So, Gridania it is. Yeah, it's getting a little, probably because of all the food you've eaten. You're getting sleepy. I appreciate that. Hope to see you again in the future. I'll be probably live tomorrow as well, and on Saturday. On Saturday I am 100% on live. Tomorrow, we'll have to see. Most likely. Alright, so we're going in here. And we are switching here. Apply to transfer. Well, according to the Alliance records, you are presently enlisted with another grand company. If you'd like to take Woods Wales for your own, however, your application to transfer would be most welcome. Well, that's what I'm trying. It would seem you have but recently transferred to your present guild company. Begging your pardon, but Alliance regulations require that 4 more days must pass before your application may be considered. After transferring to... Oh wow, really? 4 more days? Darn it. Was not expecting that, honestly. Okay. Guess we'll wait. I guess I was too quick. Even though we weren't quick at all, honestly. But whatever. Now I kind of regret cancelling my, my squadron. Alright, you know what? The Black Heart Beneath. Let's go do some Hildebrand quests. Let's have some fun. There's one. Surabami. Ah, you're also pursuing the Jojimbo fellow. The 6 Agumi were asking for him the other day. I told you what I told them. I never heard of the man. It's just between you and me. Even if I did know something, I don't know if I want to tell them. You know, the Kugane wolf burglar? The one they locked away? Rumor has it they intended to inflict upon him terrible punishment for his so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you. Madness. Every single one of the burglar's victims were among the most notorious scoundrels of the city. Greedy merchants with no scruples whatsoever. What's more, everything he stole he gave to the poor and needy, and yet they decry him as a villainous fool. Alright. Now the truth comes out. So it's actually the wolf burglar is actually a good guy. Byakudan. Let me guess. You're searching for a man named Jojimbo. The 6 Agumi questioned me about him not long ago. Very desperate to find him they were. I doubt they will receive much help from the populace at present, though. Why, you ask? Surely you've heard. The Kugane wolf burglar has been arrested. Despite what the wealthy elite would have you believe, he is no demon deserving of the harshest sentence. If anything, he's a hero to the downtrodden, having shared his spoils with the least among us. If you ask me, the 6 Agumi ought to take a closer look at the merchants targeted, Akabono. In particular, he's been at the center of many dark rumors. Anyway, in the light of the wolf burglar's detainment, many are less than willing to aid the 6 Agumi in their activities. And unfortunately, if they suspect you too to be working with them, you may find your overtures rebuffed. Yeah, everyone's standing up to the wolf burglar. No one's gonna... I'm not gonna tell them I put him in jail, partially. Jojimbo, you say? That name does ring a bell. Ah yes, now I recall. The Lupin fellow was asking after him as well. Though that was some time ago. He's since been detained by the 6 Agumi. The Lupin, not your Jojimbo, that is. Not that I can imagine why. He's no criminal. Why, when I told of him how my mother had taken ill, he gave me the koban to purchase her medicine, without me asking her anything. They say he's done terrible things, but a man like that? No, I refuse to believe it. If there's any justice in the world, he'll be set free. Alright, this way. I actually made it up to Kugane Tower. I am still impressed with myself for doing that. I will never be able to accomplish that again. Or nor will I try. Shigure. He's still bold, I like it. I see. What have you learned, Vexus? Apparently a certain Lupin is rather well loved. Let's see if we can find the little pervert again somewhere. Huh? I had no idea of the plight of the wolf burglar weighed down upon the minds of so many. What exactly did they say? Well, all positive. A hero to the poor and downtrodden. A criminal who simply gave away his hard-won spoils. This is all quite unexpected. But whatever aspersions they may cast upon his victims, the law is the law. Even disreputable merchants are deserving of fair and equitable treatment. To ignore the plight is less to rob the mob to decide their fate. That said, to hear that someone might withhold information in protest is cause for concern. As a man of the 6 Agumi, I cannot help but feel conflicted. If I may, Shigure, it might be a test to dress in less conspicuous clothing, at least for the time being. I hate to say it, this is a sensible suggestion, surprisingly. Perhaps I should make use of my old kimono. Yet, even if I were to do so, my face is already known. They would mask me as a Sexagumi, perhaps even resent my attempts to deceive them. I got an idea. Why not ask the wolf burglar? If he's so popular with the people, who knows what secrets they told him? Ask the wolf burglar. Yeah, you've got access. You're a Sexagumi, aren't you? If both he and Yojimbo had the signs on the Saburo Sekihiro, then it's possible they might know one another. Well done, Nashu. It was but mere moments from reaching the self-same conclusion. The zombie guy's still with us as well. It's settled then. Let us go and question the prisoners without further delay. Greetings and well met, comrade. If I might have a moment of your time. That we might ascertain the whereabouts of the fugitive Yojimbo, we wish to speak with the Gugane wolf burglar. Will you permit us to enter? Certainly, Shigure. If it will aid your investigation, follow me. I trust you are enjoying our hospitality. I came bearing questions. Questions, eh? For little old me, you say? Following your arrest, the Ronin Yojimbo absconded with the Saburo Sekihiro you stole from Master Akebono. He remains at large. We have reasons to believe the sword was his objective all along. Given that it was yours as well, I thought you might know something of the man and his motive. Everyone knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune and then some. But finding a buyer for a masterpiece as famous as the Saburo Sekihiro, especially after word of its theft is spread far and wide, well, good luck with that, I say. Why, they'd surely have to avail themselves of the service of a certain disreputable folk with whom I happen to be intermediately acquainted. I'd be happy to introduce you, lot, as soon as you set me free. What? Absolutely not. That is out of the question. Then I've got nothing more to discuss. Best be on your way. Now, Shigure, let us not be too quick to judge. If the goodly man and a woman of Kugane are willing to trust in his good intentions, then perhaps we should as well. An awful lot of people were willing to vouch for his character. If what they say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. I will propose to my superiors that you be temporarily released into our custody for the purpose of our investigation. Should you abide by the terms of our arrangement, you may receive leniency. What say you? I say you've got yourself a deal, Baldy. Will they ever consider my proposal, though? The deliberations alone may prove time-consuming. If they refuse... Remind me, Nashu. Do you have that hair tonic on you? I sure do, Inspector. Now is as good a time as ever to try, don't you think? Here? In a goal? Well, Far from be it for me to refuse. Remember to use the whole bottle, my good man. Pour it over your head until not a single drop remains. Everyone's using sunglasses. It's gonna be super bright. Seems rather wasteful, but if you insist. I feel strange, like my scalp is. Oh, how about a kami? Shigure, are you alright? I heard you shouting. The light, it binds them. There are too many. And turn and flex and shake and bounce. Oh, they're gonna change places. I see. Perfection. Rejoice, my good burglar, as I, Hildebrand, Ancient of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. Now, see here, Inspector. Huh? What happened? Has the prisoner escaped? Still in the cell, I see. What in the world was that blinding light? A thousand pardons. One of my associates was carrying a small explosive, one which detonated it unexpectedly. I of course bade her to the others outside immediately. For safety's sake, I believe that explains that. Yeah? Yes? Right then. If you'll excuse me. No. Ah, yes, of course. Very good. Wait, when did Shigure regrow his hair? Alright. That was a pretty long cutscene. How we managed to escape undetected, I had no idea. I can but pray tell our ruse will remain intact. Wolf burglar led others into the waterways below. We should follow. Been down here before? If so, you might have met my friend already. Contemptible lot. Okugan cast-offs. If anyone heard a peep from your quarry, it'd be them. Come on then, don't be shy. I have been here actually, yeah. Oh, you're looking well for a rat bastard. Takes a wolf to know a rat. To what do we owe the pleasure? And more importantly, how you'd slip free of the Six Agumi's noose. With my dashing good looks and my silver tongue, how else? But never you mind that, I need information, Koju. Do you now? Or is the Six Agumi at your shoulder the ones asking questions? No need to give the lad a hard time. He did right by me, and I mean to return the favor. You mean you're helping him? Have you gone mad? Ha, well, even if I have, it's nothing for you and yours to worry about. Give us a hand and we'll get out of your hair. Wolf's honor. They're not a bad bunch, really. Mostly try to make a living of the strait here narrow. Some even have the mind to join the Six Agumi like you, or were found wanting for this reason or that. When honest work's no longer an option, that leaves to the other sort, the dangerous, the disreputable, the dirty. Someone's got to do it, And so these industrious souls pick up the slack. Maybe they're not the cream you'd prefer to hop up with, but while you're in their company, I'd ask you to comport yourself with a modicum of civility. I should like to believe I've done just that. You'll forgive me if you've given me any reason to think otherwise. See? Fast friends. We all are, right then? Well, we're after a bloke that goes by the moniker of Jojimbo. Heard the tale of the man. Jojimbo? No, can't say it ring a bell. Oi, any of you know of the fellow by the name of Jojimbo? Nope. Well, there you have it. Might be different if he had a bounty on his head. What'd he do anyway? Piss off the Bogyo's rice porridge. Ha, if only. Stole the Soboro Sukihiro, he did. Bugger me, that's a beauty. Wonder why though. Finding a buyer, even through the black markets, would be a challenge and a half. And if you even put out words that he was looking, we'd have heard about it by now. To come all this way and leave with nothing. Here, let's not call it a day just yet. Assuming this Jojimbo didn't steal the sword for a challenge, there's only two reasons he'd take it. To sell it, or to keep it. And if it's not about the money, then I doubt this is his first prize, or his last. Hark! My keen inspector Sans whispers and speaks of the thieving collector of swords. Yes, there can be no mistaken. Aye, what he said. I suppose if he's a collector, then only the best will do, which means his next target might be, oh, I don't know, the Ame no Murakami, wow, I can't pronounce that. Ame no Murakumo. There we go. Wait, did the Ame no Murakumo... But I thought that was nothing more than a fairy tale. You mean to say the fabled Sword of Elder actually exists? I've seen it with my own eyes. You have? Truly? Where? The Ruby Sea. Housed within the Kojin of the Red's treasure vault, eh? If that's the case, then it seems you ought to continue your search in the Ruby Sea, no? Might be well the best place for us to look. In that case, let us brook no further delay and head to the Ruby Sea at once. Alright, on to the Ruby Sea. Oh, first we get the quest complete. To think that the Ame no Murakumo is not only real, but that it was brought to bear against you and yours by the Kami of unfathomable strength. In any event, we know where we might search. The Ruby Sea. Before I may leave, however, there's a matter of great import on which I must attend. Well, perhaps great import is something of an overstatement. I speak of the inspector's early advice concerning my garments. I'll meet you at the Ruby Price and have it changed. Pray go on ahead without me, I insist. Alright, quest update. New quest. Good swords, good dogs. Truly, there's no rest for the righteous, or whatever term one might use to describe Hildebrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville. All set for another trip into the glittering westward expanse? I know I am. Let us hop aboard the next ferry to the Ruby Price and wait for Shigure there, as you requested. Come along. Okay, so we already go to the Ruby Sea. I do like these Hildebrand quests. They're pretty funny. Got some dry humor in them. See if we can find that Lalafell anywhere. I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, it's Shigure. Over here, over here. You got a haircut or dye his hair? Oh, he got a haircut. And a new wardrobe. Why did you call me? I thought you were someone else at first. Well, since I was suggested that I should wear something other than the garment of the Six Sugumi for a time, I paid a visit to the Gagane Dore and purchased something completely unlike my usual attire. It's quite a change, but very much for the better, if I do say so myself. I didn't realize you could be so fashionable. Fashionable? Please, Nashu, you give me too much credit. I'll say, to get up with those Zori? I don't see it becoming the trend. Still wearing his sandals. Not that it matters. We didn't come here to mess about. We got a collector to catch, assuming he's after the Ame no Murakamu. Then we've got to go to the Isle of Zeki. Any ideas? Well, I won't be able to do this one anymore. Yo, Random Ninja, how you doing, buddy? By air or an underwater passage? A bit more tricky than I thought. Well, it's gonna be by air then, I suppose. Without the blessing of the Kojin, the later seems almost impossible. What about the bird of yours? Montaro, was it? After what the inspector did to him, he'll be keeping a white bath. I reckon, assuming he's even fit to fly. It was a somewhat traumatic experience for all involved, Forgive me my bluntness, my wolfish compatriot, but it occurs to me that we've yet to hear your motives for attempting to steal the Saburo Tsukihiro from Master Akabono. Did not Koju say that selling such a blade would be extraordinarily difficult? It's not stealing to take back what was stolen. The black-hearted bastard, Akabono, prized it from the hands of its rightful owner. He was a humble samurai who lived in a humble life, devoid of most luxuries. A righteous man who'd never turn his back on those in need. Certainly not a young lupin boy who'd fled Doma during the occupation. The two lived as father and son, with few comforts save each other's company. And then one day a merchant came, calling, asking about the samurai's sword, asking him to part with it, with one of his prized possessions. But a sword is a samurai's soul, and he'd sooner die than sell it, even for a fortune. But the merchant, he's not the sort to go quietly into the night. He changes tacks and worms his way through the samurai's affairs. Small sums at first, but bigger and then bigger. Before he knows it, the samurai owes the merchant a veritable mountain of gold, and so he pledges his blade as collateral. The samurai worked day and night to reclaim his honor, but while strong in spirit, he was weak in body. He fell sick and soon after passed away, leaving his lupin in charge alone in his unjust world. All this time, you were only... He left Kugane for a time and returned years later from Yangsha, having learned that the ways of the shinobi, that he might honor his adoptive father by helping others, as he had helped him as a child. A chivalrous guise for a personal vendetta, perhaps. More than anything, he yearned to reclaim the samurai's sword, the last surviving memento of its time together, that he might wear it with pride. All this time, Master Ekobono was your main objective. When you broke into his shop in the Rakozo district, you were searching for the Saburo Tsukihiro. You kept a close eye on him, as you continued to target other disreputable merchants. You might drive him to take additional measures to protect the sword, knowing that in doing, he would eventually reveal its location. Then it's settled. The Saburo Sukihiro must be returned to its rightful owner. Hey, if it's hard for people to reach the Isle Zeki, how is your Jimbo planning to get there? That I do not know, but regardless, if he was headed there, someone must have noted his passing. I say we question the pirates of Sakazuki, and see if anyone has observed a traveler resembling Yojimbo of late. We're of the same mind, Shigure. To Sakazuki, post haste. How are you doing, Random? Hope you're having a good day. It's almost weekend, just one more day. Where is our objective? Question the pirates. Well, I don't see it. There's one. Oh, remember you. Looking for more that man? A rather thin samurai with a wide-brimmed hat and oversized geta. A traveler like that would not escape my notice. Which is to say I'm confident I haven't seen him. Sorry to disappoint you. Not at all, my friend. Thank you for taking this time to speak with us. As I said before, my good man, when at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us away. Right, so that was one. There's another one. What was that? Lanky samurai with a large hat? As it happens, I spoke with a traveler like that. Had a dog with him too. Sure enough, he had a mind to head to the Isle Zeki. Couldn't imagine why. What with the red being as unwelcoming as they are, and there being no place to dock a boat, I told him as much, but he shrugged it off and went on his merry way. Come to think of it, did I see that dog of his not long ago? On the beach below, wandering about. I hope he hadn't abandoned him. You've been tremendously helpful. A thousand thanks to you. Surely the canine in question is Daigoro? We must gather the others and search for Jim's beloved companion at once. Daigoro! Here, Daigoro! Oh, I think I see him over there. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore. I know. You just gotta give the pup the right incentive is all. Incentive? A Koban. Surely it can't be that simple. See for yourself. Woof woof. Sniff sniff. Woof woof woof. So that's all it takes to win him over, eh? A single Koban. Greedy little thing. Harshigure. Daigoro is a good dog, and now he will lead us to his master. Woof woof. There he is. This is quite a fix indeed. Woof woof. Daigoro, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to wait for me. Hildy? Jim, my good man, I mean, you rapscallion. You have nowhere to run. Cease your shenanigans and relinquish the Saburo Sukehiro at once. I will do no such thing. Ever since I was bested by your tight-lipped associate over yonder, I yearned for an opportunity to redeem myself, and I set about searching for stronger swords with which I might bring my everything to bear. I fought to claim victory with the Ame no Murakuma at hand, but if circumstances demand we settle this here and now, then so be it. Stay your hand, my friend. Though I know you only mean well, securing the sword is a grave responsibility which falls to I, Hildebrand, Agent and Carry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will resolve this conflict and reclaim the sword. Prepare to be amazed as the Saburo Sukehiro is delivered into my waiting arms. Daigoro, oh Daigoro, come here and let Hildy give you a great big belly rub. Daigoro, you will do no such thing. What? Betrayed! The inspector does come from a wealthy family, so maybe he smells of money. A very rich family, yep. Until you surrender to Saburo Sukehiro, I will give Daigoro the most furious of belly rubs, thereby depriving you of the pleasure. Such is the ultimatum. Daigoro, Daigoro, return to me this instant. Oh, fie on it. You win. Sword's yours. By the Kami, I can't believe that actually worked. Inspector Hildebrand's power of negotiations are most impressive. Uh-oh. No, mommy. Oh, these quests, so ridiculous. Drop kick. Oh, back to his old outfit. And he's buried, head sound. Yep. As usual. Wait, where's the Saburo Sukehiro? Right where it belongs. Right, oh, exactly. Right where it belongs. You fiend, return it at once. That's far enough, all of you. Bugger me, where did they come from? Well, this isn't over. Shigure, what is this I hear about setting a free notorious fugitive? Explain yourself at once. Well, you see, Inspector Hildebrand and I, in order to track down Yojimbo and Saburo Sukehiro, we need to enlist the assistance of the wolf burglar. To that end, we removed him from the gaol. Temporarily, of course. We have every intention of returning him to his cell. Well, he's gone. And now, how do you intend to do so when your prisoner has taken flight? Shigure, I charge you with aiding and abetting a criminal in their escape. Be reasonable. You know full well that everything Shigure did was to achieve a greater good, to uphold the law of the land. We'll return the Saburo... Wow. Those Japanese names mess me up, man. We will return with the Saburo Tsukihiro and the Wolf Burglar. I swear to you. I understand you're his friend, but to make an exception would only compound the offense. No man is above the law, not even one of your own. Yeah, these cutscenes are pretty long for these quests. What a miscarriage of justice to see our Shiguro spirited away like a common criminal, in complete disregard for the extenuating circumstances. If also has to find a way to right his wrong, there is no place to devise a plan. To Kugane, my friends. Alright. Back to Kugane it is. At least we're finally making some progress in those Hildebrand quests. We've been postponing that for a while. Still need to, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we will go to, Eureka again with my paladin. We made some good progress there. We already have the Gallatin Poggles, which is level 360, opposed to 400. Yeah, so there's like 4 more stages we need to upgrade the sword, or 40 more levels. Might be 8 stages, depending. Sometimes it jumps to 5 levels, sometimes it jumps to 10 levels. Oh my good man, I hardly know where to begin. Ever since our return, I've been racking my brain, trying to conceive of a means by which we might free Shigure from his predicament, but to no avail. By absconding with the sword, the wolf burglar has done us no favors, and yet I do not think this tale of the samurai of Akabono was a lie. My keen inspector's senses tell me that the many threads of his tale are converging upon a single point not far from now, in which all the truth shall be laid bare for all to see. Core, that's what I'd like to hear, and agree. I don't think the wolf burglar is bad at all. Once the six Tsugumi realize that, they're sure to let Shiguro off the hook, don't you think? I most certainly do, Nashu. Furthermore, I say that to hasten this most desirous of resolutions, I must begin investigating Master Akabono at once. Hold the fort while I'm gone, my stalwart assistant. Yes, sir, Inspector. I don't know what he's about, but I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Right, complete. That's Akabono. I suppose this day was bound to come. No matter. Soon there will be nothing in this world beyond my grasp. Hildebrand will return in The Past Is Never Past. He's locked in jail. There's the oh, there's the pervert again. He's always spying on Nashu. See you, Inspector. The Anchorage of Hildebrand. Alright, there's still a follow-up. We're not done with the story yet. The past is never past. Like a moth to the flame. But why else would you come? If not for Nashu, Makaraka, and Inspector Hildebrand's shenanigans. Oh, where the world could he be? Oh, it's you. I don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildebrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries. Oh, ever since Yugura got detained by the Sexagumi, an inspector's been busy looking into the affairs of Master Akabono, but to no avail. Never fear, my faithful assistants, I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice and a hard-boiled axe is to be commended. My good man, I might go as far as to say that in all my years as an inspector I have known no fend more passionate than you. Is that him? I see something up in the window. It's hard to tell if that's him. Speaking of fens, during the course of the investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akabono, I received a mysterious missive. I can but presume it was penned by one of many admirers. Gosh, Inspector Hildebrand, even in the Far East you get yourself a following. Can I see it? Certainly, Nashu. That's interesting. It's definitely written by a Hingun. They don't seem to be too good with the Eorzean letters. Yeah, something of light. You who seek the strongest of swords, the Saburo Tsukihiro, know that I have laid claim to the most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi for a duel to the end. All duels. No, for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who. It's Jim. That's something of light, you say? Why, you must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only Gentleman of Light. That said, I would rather much resolve the dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian. I'm pretty sure he wrote warrior, not gentleman. Which probably means they're talking about Vexes. What do you think, Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? I think I saw him back there as well, the little pervert guy. What do you mean he ran up and ran off? Why are you still standing here? You should hurry and try and catch him before he does something silly. I mean, it's Hildebrand we're talking to. We're talking about. He always does something silly. Right, I'm gonna make my way there. And then we'll probably call it quits, because it's about 1 AM right now. I just wanted to continue the Hildebrand quests a little bit. I don't want to make it too late, so probably hit the bed soon. So, got a whole day left ahead tomorrow. I want to do some recordings with my camera of some materials that I wanted to make YouTube shorts of. So I'm going to do that in the morning. No, not in the morning, in the afternoon. In the morning I'll study first and do my things. And then around 1 or 2 o'clock I'll do the recordings. And after that I'll probably do a stream. So let's sit here on this bench. Good enough. Gonna end my stream here, guys. Thank you all for joining. If you guys liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help out, please consider subscribing, so it'll help me and my channel grow. While you're at it, if you have any tips, comments or suggestions, or would like to see me play another game, let me know down in the comments below and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I'll see you all in the next Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Till then. Thank you, Totem, for joining. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you, Nox. Appreciate you for dropping by. Ken Williams, appreciate you being here. New subscriber. Hope to see you again in the future. Thank you, Powerpuff Stuff, for joining the stream. I know you're probably already sleeping, but appreciate you dropping in. And Random Ninja, appreciate you for dropping by, buddy. So, hopefully see you all tomorrow. Till then. Oh, and last but not least, I know you're watching, baby girl. Thank you for watching the stream. I love you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Till then.
The stars are whispering to the night, a tale of journeys bathed in light. Footsteps fade on the softest ground. Dreams are calling without a sound. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. A lantern flickers soft and slow, guiding hearts where dreams may flow. The sky wears hues of gentle gold. Stories rest as the night takes hold. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. The echoes of the day retreat. Soft lullabies in shadows meet. A gentle hum, a melody, unraveling all memories. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. The echoes of the day retreat. Soft lullabies in shadows meet. A gentle hum, a melody, unraveling all memories. The stars are whispering